Today we're going to talk about Bergger Pancro 400 film. Now, this film is probably one of the most grainiest film I've ever used in my life. In fact, I thought before that Kodak, I think P3200 was the most craziest, grainiest film I've used until I stumbled upon to this one. Now, apart from heavy grains, which is some people like it, some people don't, I have a mixed feeling about it. The mixed feeling is that I prefer to have a little bit less grain and a bit more clean look. However, I really wanted to use it just to see exactly what it does. In fact, this is not the first time I have used it. This is the second time, but with a different developer and a different camera. First time I used that with my, I think I have it somewhere here. You can see it. That's my Canon 1000F. And this time I used it with the Canon AV1 with the 50mm. Also, the developer changed, of course. Before, I think that one was 400p. This time I used the Kodak HC110, and the result is mixed. Apart from the grain, I think I also myself miscalculated. When I say miscalculated, I think I should have shot on ISO 200 instead of exact box speed of 400 to have some clean look. And the second, I might have underexposed many photos, but that's just a trial and error. Other than that, to be honest, not my taste. I probably will go back to something more normal film, because for this one, to get the cleanest look, it's recommended to shoot on ISO 200 or use the Bergger own developer. I think there's a special developer which I forgot the name, but they have it in their website. Now, about the location, I shot this film in two different locations. One location it's in a Tibetan Buddhist temple, which is, let me show you exactly how the location is. I made like a little bit like a B-roll video of 3-4 minutes, which is I find it very interesting, and environment was way calm. It's like being in the temple with the monks and with the music, which is quite a journey. And I really want you to see it before going into the more technical part, because to me, photography is all about sharing experiences in the form of image, and not just technical like developer or what camera, what film, and etc., like we always talk about. So yeah, let me show you this B-roll and the photos I've taken with it in that location at the time. In 3, 2, 1, and there you go. As you can clearly see, the environment is very different, and the photos, I mean, temples like that is all about color, because you have a dominant brown, maroon, and red color, and sometimes yellow color dominates. Black and white, you don't have almost nothing, and because of the grain, you miss those parts of the memory. That being said, was interesting to see how this film present those moments in form of film, which is very interesting. That being said, I think I need to improve my exposure a little bit better. I could work on my compositions a lot better. There are a lot of people, so I didn't have much time to move around. I didn't want to bother other people. Maybe I care about people a little too much, which is, I don't find it problematic. Also, a camera, I had a weird problem with the camera, which is that, you know, when I was trying to move the lever, after the developing, I saw in the sheet that one photo was literally overlapping the other photo, like almost a little bit. Don't know what happened there. If anybody knows about that problem with Canon AV1, please let me know. Love to know exactly what is the reason behind that problem. So yeah, apart from that, I do have many other images that I've taken, not on that day, but in a different day. Here are some of the samples. I think on those samples, the image of my wife and the photos of the coconut tree, which is, I find it the most clean image that I've found, most beautiful one that I've taken. And other than that, to be honest, was actually a very good experience shooting with that film. That said, no, probably the last time I'm going to ever use that film. I'll go back to something else. We'll see. So yeah, that's my take on Bergger Pancro 400, which developed with Kodak 110. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if there is anything you have to add about that film or developer or my exposure capability. Let me know if I made any mistake. I'm always willing to learn from you guys, those who are more experienced than I am. And yeah, that being said, I wish you all the best. Look after yourself, and bye bye.